What is up everybody? Welcome to another video. So first of all, this video wasn't supposed to come out at all. This, let's call it a semi-update. Some things just popped up like a few hours ago this weekend, but I was actually planning to just upload the thing that you're about to see in a minute. I went to the woods just for a rant, and in the process some of the things opened up. I actually realized like how my overthinking works, what it is, how it gets in the way of me. And yeah, I don't want to talk too much right now. I'll jump in right after that section ends. So yeah, see you in a short bit. So I know it's weird to see me not at home probably. I decided to get out of the house a little bit, just to be out in the sun, in the fresh air, you know. I gotta be honest with you, I'm feeling kind of awkward talking to the camera like this even though nobody's around. But yeah, I'm close to that one location that I filmed in during the winter. If you guys remember, I'll leave the link in the description. I wanted to go even further into the woods, but I saw a sign that it might not be safe because of the possible landmines, so I just didn't want to risk it or anything. This location seems pretty peaceful. I'll try not to look around as much as I am right now. I'm just, like I said, you might hear by my voice, I'm feeling a bit awkward, but this video is not gonna be any type of update or anything. I just wanted to I'm gonna try not to complain. I'm just having I don't know how to explain it. I'm having a rough time in my head mentally. I'm not depressed. I'm not in a bad mood or anything. It's just that my current situation is, I don't know if it's the situation itself or if it's the perception, my perception of the situation, but it's really draining me. How do I say it? Let's start with work. So in one of the recent shorts, I said that I have a contact of a lady that owns a local beautiful villa and stuff like that. So that would be a thing I would do for my portfolio, and then when going to the seaside I would have something to show. I'm not just coming there like empty-handed. And I did contact her like on Friday, and she told me, she basically told me that right now she needs some photos for her website because she's making a website. So we were definitely gonna do something, and I should contact her the day after. And on Saturday morning I wrote her a message because she is a very busy woman. I wrote her a message basically saying, please let me know when you're free today just so I can call you up. She didn't respond or anything. I waited. It was like 6 p.m. That's when I called her. And I politely just asked, oh, are you busy or anything? She just said, I'm having a hangout with friends. I'll call you tomorrow morning. So right now it's Sunday, the day she was supposed to call me. And in the morning I wrote her a message. I'm free the entire day, so whenever you're free, you can call me up or anything. She didn't respond as well. And I don't know if it's just me being me that I don't want to annoy people, but if I called her again, I would feel bad. I don't know why I'm just like that. I don't want to annoy people. And it's just, I don't know, the struggle to get in contact is just killing my mood to even do it. I know, considering my work, I'm nobody, I'm nothing, and I need to be annoying to people, but I don't feel needed anywhere. Considering my work, I don't feel valued at all. And actually I was working for that lady a few years ago, helping them build, it was just a construction, just moving the dirt. They were building a pool or something, and back then I didn't even have a camera. I was just shooting I would say basic content with my phone. And I asked her if she needs anything for her villas. Back then it was 1.5 to 2 years ago, and she said yeah, sure, we'll do something. And I texted her, and the same like this situation. I just never managed to get anything specific out of her. I never worked for her basically, and now I got my hopes up on Fridays so much, and either she's too busy, which I totally understand, or she's just trying to be politely tell me I'm not needed to work for her, even though her first message seemed super cheerful. But like I said, I don't know, I may be just overthinking, but and I even committed to buying that gimbal, and I don't know, I just get my hopes up with a lot of stuff in life. When it doesn't happen, I just crash. I get a high, it doesn't happen, I just crash below the average mood or whatever. But that's just one thing that I wanted to talk about. The other thing is right now I'm unemployed purposely because I'm trying to be self-employed. I know it might sound stupid, people usually work and try to build their way up to being self-employed, but I worked my ass off for a few months the past year just to be able to do this, to be free. And like I said, my money is starting to run really low. I haven't made anything with filming for the past 4 or 5 months, and I can't say I've tried. I've been trying for the past 2 weeks, let's say like that. But since I don't have work and I only have one exam left, I have a lot of free time on my hands, and I can't say I use it properly. Most of my friends have girlfriends, so I barely can see any of them. I had a girlfriend last year as well, so we would hang out together with our girls, but I messed that up. I don't want to get into too much details yet, but one day I will definitely tell you how and why it happened. It's one of the things that's been bothering me, that I've been struggling with for the past like 8 months, I would say. I'm still trying to get over it, and the worst part is it's my fault for the breakup, so I have nobody to blame but myself. I have so much free time. I don't have people to hang out with most of the time. Sometimes I do, but most of the times I don't. I'm also trying to quit like a bad habit, which is smoking cigarettes. Usually when I would go for a walk like this in the past few weeks, I would just smoke a few cigarettes and great, to be honest. But like right now, I haven't smoked for a week, and the idea of a cigarette, something wow. I remember the feeling like after you're finishing the cigarette, it's just disgusting, and that keeps me away from it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely struggling with like all of the things I've said are the outside, and I haven't even figured out the inside. I don't know how to explain it any better. I'm seeking all the answers for my feeling lonely, feeling better outside, exteriorly, instead of like going inside of me and finding the answers. And I have no idea how to do that, even though like I have so much free time. I have so much alone time to like think and everything. I don't know, I guess it's more comfortable to be on the phone and just scroll or whatever. Even though I try to minimize the doom scrolling, I just sometimes get caught, you know, in the system or whatever. But yeah, today was one of those days like it's beautiful outside. I just wanted to go and walk with somebody, you know, chat a little bit. My best friend is overseas where we work. I don't want to go there because I'm committing to this work. Even though like a few weeks ago, I was this close to just going there, working for a month and getting some more money to have more free time. But then everything here would be, you know, postponed or whatever. The other friend of mine is like constantly either hanging out with his buddies that watch football or whatever, or he's with his girlfriend. We tend to hang out sometimes, but you know, I don't know, I guess I'm just trying to escape myself or something. I hope this footage is not too dark getting right now. First I was in the sun and of course it had to switch up. Thoughts like this just tend to put me down. I'm not really a super social person that would just go out by himself and chat up strangers, find somebody to hang out, approach women, girls, whatever, even though I would love to be like that, but I'm not. And I'm super aware that in my current mental state, financial state and whatever, it's not time to date. But you know, loneliness makes me miss that. And then I think, you know, in 10, 15 years, I might regret being like this, being the, how do I say it, the shy person that I am, the introverted person that I am, the overthinker that I am. Because it's like, when you think back to your problems, it's usually so simple. Just, oh, if I could go back, it would totally be different. It's so simple, but in the moment, it's not simple. And even when I talk to a lot of my friends, like it's super easy to give someone advice when they're struggling with something just like this. I'm not saying this like same for everybody, but when I need to give advice to myself, I can't do it whatsoever. Even though subconsciously I'm aware of what I need to do, I don't know, hard to actually do it. I hope I'm not complaining too much, guys. I needed to get away from my house. I needed to get my head clear. Being in the nature is really beautiful. I wish I would provide this to myself more often. What I'd really love to know is if you even made it like this far in the video, is what I'm going through like rational, or am I just being a crybaby? Am I just being a spoiled guy who's not appreciating what he actually has in life? Like, technically speaking, I don't miss anything. I have a roof over my head. I'm healthy. I'm young. I have food every day to eat. So for me, it's just hard to be me because I don't even know me, if that makes any sense. Like, I have a few people that they really worked on themselves and they have their own self. They're connected to God, they are working spiritually, whatever. I want all those things, but I don't know how to achieve any of those things. Maybe I'm just trying too hard. Maybe I should just let everything flow. But then I will think I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting things happen. That's not healthy. I just think I'm in the way of myself, of being myself. But I don't know how to get out of my way of being myself and just be myself, if that makes any sense. I don't even know if this video will make it out. I might just come home, cringe to it, not even post it, be ashamed of it. I don't know, I'll go for a little ride around a bit more on Tuesday. So in 2 days, I'm supposed to go buy the gimbal. I'll try to contact the lady with the apartments this week. If she just, I'm gonna say, ignores me, because she might not be ignoring me. She might just be super busy. But if it continues to be like this, I'm not gonna force, even though I probably should. I would just love to stop seeking for the answers outside on the internet, trying to find a solution to everything on internet, find it through myself. As you guys could see, that's how my brain works when I like get down. But surprising thing is, like, after I turned off the camera, I just read a little bit of, I always forget the name. I'll just show it right here. I just read like 1 page a day and just try and think about it. I started reading it a few days ago. And after reading today's page, I just relaxed, because I just keep getting in the way of myself, be it with my mindset, be it with me thinking and getting into the future all the time or whatever. But like 30 minutes after that, I got the call from the lady, and she even said like, I don't want you, almost like she was listening to me do the rant. She called me up and said she was a little bit busy. She didn't want me to think that she is ignoring me. I was actually thinking, as you guys could hear, and she told me that the next week one of the apartments should be ready. The other one is getting some works done, but she would actually love me to maybe do reels for her long term. Now, I don't want to count on anything. I just gotta focus on doing the first job for her, right? We are supposed to do some negotiations this upcoming week. Also, I don't know if you guys have been watching my shorts or not, but I'm actually going to the seaside of my country to shoot one pretty luxury apartment, and I've contacted that guy to actually spread the word out with the people that he knows. Just tell them a videographer is coming. I'm not charging him anything, but he's giving me a place to stay, and basically for him to say that a videographer is coming, and if they are interested for some work, be it photography, videography, like they can hire me, which is really great. The job here gets me a little portfolio that I can show on the seaside, and also potential long-term work in my area, a potential great connection, because the people that I will be working for are, I would say, pretty successful in their life in general, and they have, like, their network is pretty strong. And I met that woman actually like a few years ago. She is a really great human being, I must say, but I just want to say that I keep getting in the way of myself. So how it happened, basically I moved out of the woods, went on a bench just by the river and just to get some sun in, and I was basically meditating a bit, and then after I was done with, I just sometimes get the urge to stop with the meditation. This time I was getting it a bit earlier, but I was prolonging it. I'm still new to meditation, so I don't know if I'm doing it right or not. And then I was like, okay, I need to stop right now because I had no concentration left. I was sitting for like a minute or two and my phone literally started to ring. And I got the call from her saying that she's definitely interested. She was busy, blah, 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 like I said. So yeah, finally things are moving. I'm not gonna force anything anymore in my life. I'm just gonna do day to day. I do, that's it. No more planning and overthinking and thinking of every single negative outcome. I'm saying this right now, but I'll probably have the same problem in the future. This book is really helping me out a lot to just, how would I say it? Just exist, just flow through life. That's what I really want to achieve. The glasses are still on. Some of you actually commented they look great, so I wasn't actually putting them on for the style, just for the light and stuff. So yeah guys, this was just a mini update. What I am gonna definitely do is order a chest strap so I can shoot some POV for my Instagram and for the YouTube. So yeah, some of that content is definitely going to be up. With the behind the scenes, I just have to do negotiations with the lady first, and I'm waiting for the guy on the seaside to let me know when I can come, but it will definitely be this month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash the like button, share this around with somebody you might think will enjoy my content. Leave a comment down below if you are struggling with the same or the similar overthinking processes, situations like me. I'm only human, I'm learning to deal with it, and I know it will get better in time. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.